Turkey's being unreasonable in claiming territory so close to Crete and to Rhodes. But then from Turkey's perspective, it's totally unreasonable for Greece to claim such a huge exclusive economic zone right off Turkey's coast because of the tiny island of Castellorizo. So I think a deal can be reached where Turkey gives on Crete and Rhodes and Greece gives on Castellorizo. And then I think we'll see the provocative moves go away. As I've already said, Turkey wants to negotiate with Greece. It's called for bilateral negotiations for a long time. But Turkey wants those negotiations to be from the following perspective. Okay, Turkey's never joined the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, and that's because it doesn't agree with the fact that the Law of the Sea gives islands an exclusive economic zone of 200 nautical miles. And it's obvious why Turkey doesn't like that, because in the Aegean, then Turkey would have no exclusive economic zone at all. But, you know, Turkish officials like to cite the fact that there's a provision in the Law of the Sea that says that if two neighboring states have a dispute over their respective exclusive economic zones, or over how to demarcate them, then they have to come up with an equitable way and agree between them. So that's what Turkey is saying. Let's sit down and talk about Castellorizo, or let's sit down and talk about Cyprus. But Turkey's saying, look, in the Aegean, yeah, we don't fully agree, but we have in principle agreed that islands get no exclusive economic zone. The President of the United States must impose sanctions on Turkey for this purchase. I mean, that's according to the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, or CAATSA. The President doesn't have any ability to, as we say in English in the U.S., to waive that requirement to impose sanctions. Yet President Trump has simply decided not to do it. He's been ignoring the law. And you know, that creates a constitutional crisis. The president is not permitted to ignore a law passed by Congress. But so far, President Trump has just ignored the law. He has made President Erdogan aware of what a serious concern it is to the U.S. national security establishment that Turkey bought these Russian missiles. But so far, President Erdogan has not activated them. And so because of that, I think President Trump has felt that he doesn't need to take the step to impose sanctions. And I think Trump doesn't want to, because he really likes Erdogan. It's a personal thing. But you know, eventually the U.S. president must impose sanctions. So my guess is there's a good chance they'll be imposed before the election, just because Trump likes Erdogan so much. And Trump he needs to choose 5 of 12 possible sanctions. So my guess is President Trump might decide he'll choose the 5 softest ones.